Well, I'm looking at my list right here, Matthew. My number one pick for week 1, Malik Neighbors.
My number one pick, I'm going Chris McCaffrey.
My second pick, and I know unfortunately going against my beloved Browns, I'm going with Jahmyr Chase.
Yeah.
Guy is a flat-out stud. Looking at a big game from Jahmyr Chase, but in a losing effort, though.
I'm going with King Henry.
Oh, man.
All right, LeBron. Did I just snipe you?
You just took my pick, Matthew, there. So I'm gonna make a slight adjustment, and I'm gonna go with a guy who I believe is gonna have a huge season, Bucky Irvin down there in Tampa.
No running back last year, LeBron, had more red zone rushes per game than Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts. So I'm going with JT.
My fourth pick is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's elusive, explosive, shifty, quick, everything. He gives them everything in that backfield.
You took Bucky Irving for the Buccaneers. I'm taking the running back that's facing him in that game, Bijan Robinson of the Atlanta.
So there you go. That is, we're LeBron James and I, two guys that get mentioned in the same sentence all the time. DraftKings put us together to do a draft of who's going to score the most touchdowns this Sunday, week 1 of the NFL season. King James taking Malik Neighbors, Jahmyr Chase, Bucky Irving, Jahmyr Gibbs. I took Chris McCaffrey, King Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson. I went with 4 running backs. There was no rules in terms of, juice or anything like that. You just sort of who you think gets into the end zone. So LeBron took some longer shots than I did there, but we got together, we did that. You can check out the whole thing on at DraftKings on their social media channels, on mine as well. I have to tell you, it was super cool. It was super cool. And so we did it over the holiday weekend because that was when schedules aligned and everything like that. So I'm on a Zoom call, and my family were on vacation over the Labor Day weekend. And so, we're at this resort where the only place where I could do this was my hotel room. So I'm like, all right, and my daughters are there, and I'm like, all right, Beth, girls, you got to get out and everything like that.
LeBron's coming.
LeBron, well, no, but in all seriousness, as we were setting up, he was there and he popped on a little bit early. And he was just like, hey, Matthew, these are your daughters. And so my daughters are there and they're like, LeBron, can you say hi? And they're asking him to say hi to their friends and everything. And of course they're recording. And he's great. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to meet him. I've gotten the
main contract
privilege
all the time.
All the time, do you guys? I've gotten the privilege to meet him a handful of times. He's great.
Yeah.
He's like what you want him to be. And he's engaging and awesome and kind and brilliant, obviously. And he's like everything you hope he would be. He's awesome. And so, yeah, I'm like, Brian, you literally just made my girl's year, everything awesome. Like that. And he's just like, yeah, let's do this. So anyway, what do you think about the picks there? Just to recap real quickly, LeBron went Malik, Chase, Bucky Irving, Jahmyr Gibbs. I went CMC, Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, you really went out on a limb there.
Yeah, I'll align with you. Plus 588, though.
It's a 4-leg parlay.
Number.
Any 4-leg parlay.
I think Malik Neighbors may derail the king. Would be the one. He's a good chance to get into the end zone, obviously, but he's
that's
not as likely
the longest,
as Derrick
the
Henry.
longest one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised that he went
immediately.
Because
his first pick, right?
His first pick. I mean, he's going to get a ton of looks,
sure.
And they're going to be down and throwing. So, you could certainly see it. Like if they scheme him to get up against Marshawn Lattimore just once, it's a touchdown.
That's fair.
Wow.
That's the matchup you want.
So we'll see.
Wow, how quickly you turn out Marshawn Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore, Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, who next? Jaden Daniels next.
Look, I just saw him getting burned left and right in that championship game. We could have gone to the Super Bowl.
He got a new
hamstring. He could have.
He got a new hamstring this year.
I know.
Could have gone to the Super Bowl. Didn't you lose 51-23?
Yeah, but by the way, that game was close for a long time. If he doesn't get burned by A.J. Brown on that third down play and then have the penalty and all, Marshawn Lattimore had among the worst 5 minutes I've ever seen in an NFC Championship game.
Yeah. To be fair, as soon as he came to the Commanders, he just had to play like Mike Evans and A.J. Brown.
Yeah, his favorite matchup.
So it's not great.
All right, so there you go. You can pick what
so
parlay you want. I am tailing your parlay.
All right,
I'll tell the king.
Just to be a troll.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I like his parlay as
troll.
well, and it's obviously higher odds. But you can go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, and you can either bet my parlay or bet LeBron's as well, and let's see who sort of wins. And you can certainly, by the way, in the comments, do me a favor. Just tell me, do you like my parlay or do you like LeBron's? This might be the only chance I have to beat LeBron at literally anything. At literally anything.
Yeah.
We'll see if LeBron tails your Saints bet since you tailed his 4-leg parlay, his 4-ankle parlay.
I like how LeBron completely dismissed Joe Burrow's chances of beating Joe Flacco, which I enjoy as a Browns fan.
There's a whole interview that we did, and we talked sort of NFL preview, and you'll see some of it again. And you'll see it like on DraftKings social channels and mine, whatever. And I think we'll play some clips over the course of the week here as well. But last year, this is public. So last year, his sleeper team was the Commanders, which obviously, coming off a 4-win season, great call by him. And this year, he's publicly said his sleeper team is the Browns. So I asked him about that. Obviously, he is from Ohio, and I asked him how much a homerism is this, and he talked about why he likes the Browns. And so
does that include Shador?
No, it's more about the defense, and that he thinks he thinks the defense is really good, and that the offense will be competent enough to get them by. And he acknowledges that it's a very tough division, but he's a believer in Stefanski, and he's a believer in the defense.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.